Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. Today we're going to be making an elephant head spike knife. We start off with the elephant head and then we'll go on towards the knife and everything else. We start out by first flattening the head of the railroad spike, make sure to get it all the way around in the first heat. In this second heat, we chisel out the positions for the trunk, the tusks, and the ears. And now with the third heat, I punch down in the ear sections to add volume and shape to the ears. This is a very long and tedious process. While I wait for the metal to heat back up, I change the disc out on my saw, on my angle grinder, which will become handy later. I continue to punch out the elephant ears. Even though this is a 7-minute video, this is a whole process. It takes about half an hour. Just continuing to create those ears for the elephant. I get my angle grinder set up for this next heat after this one. This is the last heat for the elephant ears. Each one of these heats is lasting about 30 seconds to a minute in real time. We go back in with our chisel and fully chisel to depth the tusks and the ears out. This makes it a lot faster and easier when using the cutoff on the angle grinder. Just making sure they're a tiny bit even. And now that they are even, we heat the metal back up. I take that punch and I just punch them down, adding a little length to them. Each one of these reheats and heating, as I'm chiseling it back, takes about 15 seconds. I've got about 15 seconds between taking it out of the fire and having to put it back. On this, I'm bending up the tusks to get them out of the way of forging the trunk out. Now with the trunk, having access open to the trunk, we use the vise kind of as a press to press out the tusk of the elephant. Here we take the punch and force the material of the elephant's trunk downwards. This adds maybe about a 1/16 of inch of length to the trunk. Just continuing using that jaws of the vise as a press. Just working and manipulating that trunk. This part of the making of the elephant takes the longest. Really haven't figured out a better way to do it. I'm just flattening out that trunk just to get in the final dimensions. Just trying to fiddle that trunk around. Now we can get on to those tusks, pushing them back down. Now we punch the eyes into the elephant's face. Just chiseling in some little details up on the top. Getting the eyes finished punching in. And here we have the finished elephant.